When I was a little girl, I was told that folding origami cranes could actually make your wishes come true. The only catch was that you had to fold 1,000 cranes in order for your wishes to be granted. I remember trying to fold as many origami cranes as possible in hopes that somehow my wishes would become a reality. But like most children, I gave up after a couple days of trying. Now I'm older, but I'm still fascinated by this Japanese legend and the art of folding origami. Today I will briefly discuss with you some of the history behind origami cranes and the materials needed to make an origami crane. I will even show you how to make an origami crane yourself. According to the writers of dictionary.com, origami is the traditional Japanese art form of folding paper into decorative or representational forms. Ari Bazir, a writer for the National Geographic's website, wrote an article about the history behind origami cranes. Within this article, he discussed how, at about 6th century AD, origami was used to decorate Japanese ceremonies. At around 16th century AD, origami cranes, such as this one, began to appear on ceremonial kimonos as decorations. There's a Japanese lore about cranes where the people believed that cranes could live for 1,000 years, and these animals were held with the most highest respect from the Japanese people. From this lore, a legend actually appeared, where people believed that if you folded 1,000 cranes, the gods would grant you one wish. This legend actually holds a lot of reference to modern day society after the dropping of the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. A little girl named Sadako Sasaki was affected by the radiation from this bombing, and her story about her folding 1,000 cranes made cranes a symbol of peace around the world, and they are now looked upon as a representing all the children harmed in the dropping of the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. Now, there are very few materials needed to make an origami crane. All you need is a square piece of paper, such as this one, and hands. According to Instructables.com, the first step to make an origami crane is to fold your paper diagonally, such as I am doing. Do this to both sides of your paper as if you were trying to make an X on your paper, like this. The next step is to fold your paper horizontally, and this is called a plus fold, and you must also do this to both sides of your paper. Your paper should look like this. The next step is called a accordion fold, and you must start off by having one corner face you. You must then bring the two other side corners to the corner that is facing you, and then this small piece up top, just press it right down, and it should look as if you were folding an accordion. This is what you should be left with. The next step is called a Superman fold, and to do this you just fold these side corners to the diagonal line in the center of your paper, such as I am doing. And then you fold the top here, and it should look like the Superman logo. The next step is called the frog mouth to diamond fold, and to do this you open up all of the pieces that you just folded. You take this top piece right here while holding these two other corner pieces, and it should look like you are opening the mouth of a frog, and then you just fold that up and all the way back. And you should be left with this diamond shaped. Now do this to the back of your paper as well. Like I said, you first start off with the Superman fold, as you've done before. Do the top fold, and then open up all of your folds that you've just done and do the frog mouth to diamond fold, and you should be left with this diamond shape. The next step is called the wolf's head fold, where you take, as if you were folding, turning the page of a book, just fold the right corner over onto the left side, flip the paper over, and do the exact same thing. And then you should be left with this sort of wolf's head shape. Now take the snout of your wolf and fold it up to the ears. Flip the paper over and do the exact same thing. Next, pull out these little side pieces, and you can go ahead and press one of the corner of the side pieces down to make the head of your crane. Should look like this. Next, you can fold these flat pieces. These will be the wings of your origami crane. And all that's left is for you to just pull out the wings and pull out these little corner pieces here, and you have your origami crane. The origami crane, marked by a fascinating legend, has a very interesting historical background. Very few materials are needed to make these beautiful works of art, and the steps to making these Japanese origami cranes are easy and fun to do. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and thank you so much for your time.